What's up, everybody? It's Dom Winters, and today I want to discuss masturbation and porn addiction and things like that. And this topic is to men and women. Hey, right now I'm out here in nature, I'm grounding myself barefoot in the grass. But first off, when it comes to masturbation, men can be a bit animalistic, especially in their own space, and this information goes to women too. But I'm not here to push a nofap movement or agenda. If you like to yank your turkey all day, that's cool, but I still want you to listen because I got some insight for you, champ. So anyways, let's talk about how fapping can affect your being. Now, I do got this written on paper, but it's all from me, not off of the internet. But the science is on the internet. But anyways, this is not forgery. But anyway, let's talk about how fapping can affect your being. Don't come watching this thinking, oh, I don't have to listen to this guy, or he doesn't tell me what to do. I'm just saying, listen. Come into this with an open mind, right? I challenge you to approach this with an open mind. So, with that being said, yeah, masturbation it'll relax you. It'll help you sleep. But mainly what it does for you is it puts you in a low vibration. And I know you be feeling it, because it's not like you about to masturbate then go to a party all energetic and bouncy, and right when you feeling like slouchy or just in the couch, sunken in the couch after masturbating. Anyways, basically you just chilling, billing. Now let's talk about the side effects that it induces. Testosterone and libido in a way work together. Like, if you got high testosterone, your libido is what some of you may call sex drive or horniness. Now, when you can also boost libido with better diet, or like a plant-based diet, or you can better different living habits. You feel me? Like, our libido also goes up during, like, when we're in cold weather. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. When we indulge or experience certain activities, we tend to attach an emotion to them. And when you repeatedly bask in that same emotion, the attachment becomes stronger and stronger. Now, start using your five senses, or we have more than five really, but if you count ESP, which is that feeling you get when somebody walks in a room, they came in the room but you don't see them. Anyway, example though. Here's the thing about that attachment. Close your eyes and take maybe 2 deep breaths. Breathe deep, breathe slow. And remember a time that you experienced something for the first time. It can be something you still do to this day. What was going on around you? Like, what was going on? What were you hearing? Or what were you seeing? What were you smelling? Visualize these things. Visualize everything that you remember with your senses during that time. So, are you feeling that same emotion? You can open your eyes now, but let's dig deeper into the side effects. You become lazy and less energetic, similar to weed, because you lose about 5 milligrams of zinc. Zinc gives energy and testosterone. And low zinc can cause erectile dysfunction. You lose different amounts of copper. Copper and zinc work together. So too low zinc can affect your copper and cause an imbalance. You get me? You following me? You lose about 171 milligrams of protein. Not only that, but it raises estrogen. I told you about estrogen in the previous video, so think about soy boy. But anyway, you start to, not hang out with your friends, or lying and saying that you're about to take a nap, or like you got something to do, whatever. Like, no, I'm about to get a little deeper. I wrote this in the notebook. You start having mood swings, and like you may get called bipolar. It is a bipolar activity that goes on in the brain. I can attest. Your energy levels are trash, and you might not realize it. Your social situations will collapse dramatically. It will be different to converse with other humans. Well, difficult, like a little more. It'll be like hard for you to engage, and it'll be a bit hard for them to engage with you also. So let's talk about how they step in your aura field, and they feel that like perversion, that perverted energy that flow, like lingers off of you. Now, I'm not saying you're a pervert. I'm saying it's that energy. You don't have to be a pervert to have pervert energy. Or you can just be doing perversion shit behind closed doors to yourself. But anyway, your posture is more slouched. You don't even have confidence in your step. Your voice may be a little higher. Your face starts to have somewhat of a groggy look, and your eyes start to look sunken in. A lot of guys or gals feel shame or guilt when they start or after they finish themselves off, right? It lowers your frequency. What do I mean by vibration? I drew this. It's really supposed to have all the colors of the rainbow. But look, this is a Hawkins scale. This is how you tell your vibration, or where you know where you're at. So you see at the bottom, you have shame, guilt. What else you got? Grief, fear. These are the feelings you feel after you bust that nut. So you are bringing yourself down to a 20 to 30. Now, some people are so perverted, their vibration don't go down that low. We vibrate at about like 400, which is reason. And that is because you are making it okay for yourself. You basically you making it okay for yourself to smoke weed. It's a reasonable solution to get dopamine for you. But back to what I was saying, and you can pause this video if you want to go look at the Hawkins scale. We really supposed to be living at the vibration of love. So yeah, and it's not hard to go up this scale. All you need to do is just remove emotional baggage or any attachments to things that don't serve you any longer. So that being said, it don't benefit you in the long run. Like with that little quick fix, that feeling only gonna last you a few seconds, and then what you gonna feel after that nice intense feeling? A lot of people feel like shit afterwards. So anyways, wanking to porn. Wanking to porn is more addictive than cocaine and heroin. It's a quick fix. And if I'm lying, think about this. Some people try heroin or coke, and for their first time, and they never do it again. But what person you know busts their first nut and says, ew, I don't like this, I'm not doing this again? What person you know do that? So look it up. What your brain looks like on heroin versus what it looks like when you're on a porn addiction, or like when you indulging yourself too much. It looks very similar to the brain of a cocaine addict. It starts to decay, kind of. And it may look, it kind of looks worse than a heroin addict, because like this is a quick fix you can get just doing anytime. So you start looking at women as sexual objects instead of humans, just like you. And depending how much you participate in that type of, you contract porn-induced erectile dysfunction. Believe it or not. Meaning you only get erect from porn and not actual women. So you may have a time where you in the bed with a female and you notice you find yourself not able to get it up. All this happened to me before. I'm not just pulling this shit out my ass. I'm not just repeating somebody. I've been through this. And many people you can see say the same thing. Oh, and another little perk to not doing it anymore, you get like stronger, maybe thicker, longer erections. Your penis grows. Your erections are stronger and more controllable. And sex becomes more enjoyable, because when you doing too much wanking, you just desensitizing your dick, and when you go to put it inside someone, it doesn't really feel like anything. So when you're just having sex to have sex. Anyway, stop the excessive dopamine. You start looking, it's like you'll get erect from porn but not women. If that's okay to you, then I don't know what's going on in your life. But anyway, let's get to this. Porn/masturbation gives you a natural perverted complex, and women don't really talk to you, and you'll wonder why. I encourage you to go a week off, then tell me how you feel. Just like because after that week, your energetic levels will go up, mental clarity will be enhanced, you'll want to do more, your testosterone will peak on the 7th day, and you may be mad horny that day. So, but that's what makes us strong as people. Like, that's what makes us stronger, being able to control our sexual energy. So basically, this is a healing process, to be quite frank, because you also actually, you fixing your brain, you fixing your life. Being able to control your sexual energy is abstaining, just not doing masturbation and porn is empowering to the soul. You harnessing a lot of energy by doing that. So anyway, each load contains 20 to 100 million sperm. So imagine how much time and energy it takes your body to reproduce that same amount of sperm. You hear me? Just for you to empty it right back out. So, some naturally, like, they masturbate at the same time of day every day and don't even notice it, because they're in like what's called a limbo or a purgatory state, where they have this pattern in their life that they just keep doing every single day, instead of just breaking the pattern and like conducting new habits into their life. So with that being said, stop fondling yourself and create. Imagine watching yourself lie and sit in bed while watching other people have sex and you touching yourself. You just imagine you doing that. Imagine seeing yourself doing it. Anyway, all in all, learn to master the mind, body, and soul. Find things to replace it. Keep yourself busy. Do push-ups whenever you get the urges, if you have to, or like chew cold ice. I know that helps, but it ain't that big of a help. Man is supposed to be busy in the first place. Create goals. Get a gym membership if you can. If you can't afford that, just invest into like your own equipment, because that's what worked for me. I'm not saying everything that works for somebody works for everybody else, but that would be a smarter move. Get into spirituality, read a book, or like try art, or you might eventually find out you're into gardening. Like, open your mind when you're trying new things. You may find a new habit you never even thought about doing, and that may dictate your life into something special. And not dictate it, like control it. Just lead you to a path of like success. You may even experience abundance. Learn about the law of attraction, by the way. But anyway, you like find out you could be doing something more productive with your life, because from the time you open that video all the way to the time you finish yourself off, you could have been doing something more precious with that time, instead of spilling your seeds. Because what are you getting out of it afterwards? I bet you wish you could feel that same blissful feeling of ejaculating for a longer period of time after you ejaculate. But that is just not how life works. So you could be doing something more precious with that time. But anyway, you had ample time to decide, hey, I will go play ball with my friend. You get me? But everybody not the same. So I'm just here to empower people. I like to see change in people. I like to see people grow stronger. So this here is one of the best things you can do in life. Everything I said here. So it's been a nice talk. Love y'all. And remember to keep an open mind.